Then you can easily download files and folders from your Google Drive onto your system. For that, you need to right click on the file or the folder and then click on download. Then you can also delete files and folders by clicking on the remove option. Then you can change the color of the folders for a better organization. For example, let me choose some other color. Can you see here the color has changed? So this is another feature of Google Drive, as just by looking at the folder color, you can recognize what it is meant for if you have chosen colors for some purpose. Another option is you can easily rename the folders also, in fact files also. And sometimes when we search in the drive, for example, here I want to search the Met3 folder. So when the search results are listed, you can see the folder is listed here, but I don't know exactly where it is located. So if I need to know that where is this folder or where are these files within the drive, so I can right click on them and click on show folder location. So this will show me where the folder is actually located, and you can see here it is in the shared with me area. Similarly, if I click on any other file, for example, so let me click on another file, say this file, and show file location. So this is how it lists that this file is actually located within the My Drive itself. It's very easy to find the location of the files and folders. Another feature of Google Drive is that you can easily see the history of files and folders, as in for this folder Meet Recordings, just right click and click on View Details. So on the right hand side, you can see a panel pops up where the details are listed, that it is a folder and where the location is, when it was opened, when it was created, and when it was last modified. Within the Activity tab here, you can see the history of this folder, as in who created what in this folder and who made what changes in this folder. You can see that the permissions have been changed at some time. Then some items have been created within this folder. Some items have been moved and some items have been shared. So the history of folders can be easily viewed here. Then next, if you have any specific folders that you want to star, then you can just right click on the folder and click on add to start. So this folder has been starred, and all the starred folder can be easily accessed using this single click. So here if I click on start, you can see these two files have been starred, and this is actually useful because it becomes easier to directly go to specific folders and files. Then in the trash, you can find the files that were deleted, and the items in trash are deleted forever after 30 days. Or if you want, you can empty the trash right away by clicking on the empty trash button. Searching in Drive is very easy, as you can type the string related to the name of the file directly over here in the search box. But if you want to go for some advanced options, then you can click on the search options drop down, and here you will find various advanced search options. For example, if you are searching for a particular type of a file, then you can click accordingly. For example, if I want to search for only spreadsheets, then next, if you want that the owner is somebody else, then you can click on not owned by me. Or if the owner is you only, then you can click on owned by me. And if the owner is anyone, accordingly, anyone. And moreover, if you want that the owner is a specific person, if you know that, then you can click on specific person and add his or email or her email address over here. You can add the location also, where the file you believe is located, or you can just say anywhere. You can also add whether it's in trash or starred. Then when was the file that you are searching modified? So it can be anytime, today, yesterday, last few days, or you can customize the number of days also. Then if you know the part of the name of the file or the exact name of the file, that you can type over here. And if you are searching for a file that contains a set of words, so those words can be entered here. And then if you are searching for a file that is shared with a specific person, okay, so you can accordingly enter the name of the or email address of the person over here. So let me add that. So I'm searching for a file that is a spreadsheet, and the owner can be anyone and it can be anywhere in my drive, and it was modified at any time. And I'm leaving these strings blank because I don't have an idea about them. But yes, I know that it is shared with this particular email address. So next, click on search, and it will list all the the spreadsheets or Excel files as required that are shared with the specified email address. Next, regarding the view of the folders, you can change them to grid view by clicking on this icon. Okay, and this is how the files and folders will appear. If you want to go back to the list view, then click on the list view icon, and this is the list view of the Google Drive. If you want to create any new Google Doc or spreadsheet or presentation, then you can click on New, Google Docs for creating documents, Sheets for creating spreadsheets, Slides for creating presentations, Forms for creating forms, and if you go to the More option, then there are various other Google softwares. Then another feature is that you can easily convert PDF or images to documents using Google Drive. So for example, consider this PDF document. So I want to convert it into a Google Docs because I want to make changes in the content. So just right click and then choose the option to open with Google Docs. So this is how you are converting a PDF into a Google Doc, wherein you can make further changes. So now you can see the PDF has been converted to a document, and you can make changes in the PDF wherever required by using this document. Now let me upload an image in this folder. So I'll click on New, File Upload. I'll go to the desired name of the image. You can see here this image file I'm uploading. And let me rename it as it is some kind of an advertisement. So I'm just renaming it. Now, if you open the file by double clicking on it, you can see this is some kind of a advertisement, but I cannot select the text. So what if I get an easier way out of converting the text inside an image in a Google Doc automatically? So that's really simple, and you can easily do it using Google Drive. For that, right click on the image and click on Open with Google Docs. You can see here, by opening it with Google Docs, a Google document by the same name is created, and the image is already there in place. Fine. But below the image, it is interesting to note that whatever text this particular Google Docs could identify is mentioned here. So you can easily edit and do whatever changes you want to make in this particular text. And the advantage is you need not type the text. Another advantage of Google Drive is that you can search for the contents of the image rather than the names of the images. Usually it happens that the images that we have on our system are by the name of image 1, image 2, that is generic names are there. So if you want to search for what is there inside the image, what content is there inside the image, that you can do easily on Google Drive. For example, I want to search for the images that contain Met3 College as text somewhere, and because I'm only searching for the image type, I'll go to search options and select the photo image option, photos and images, and then click on search. So the search results, you can see they all are images because I have purposely set the type as image, and moreover all these images will contain Met3 College. So if I open any one screenshot, for example, so here you will be able to see somewhere or the other Met3 College must be written, yes, here. Alright, so this is how you can perform search based on the contents of the image using Google Drive. Sometimes it is required that if you have recently modified a file and you don't remember the location where the file is, then you can select this recent option over here. So it will show you the list of all the files that were recently opened or modified. For example, here I opened this file, so it says that it was opened by me at this time, and so on. You can easily add files from your Gmail account directly to the Google Drive. So for that, for example, let me open this email, and here this file is there. So you can see these two options. Either you can download the file or you can add to Drive. So add to Drive will add this file onto your Drive. So when you click on it, it will say that it is added to my Drive, and if you click on organize, then it will let you move this file to an appropriate place. For example, I want to move it to the temp folder, and then I'll click on move. So now this file is available in the drive, and it is visible in the form of this icon also, that it is already present in the drive. If I click on it, it will open the folder in which the file is there, and if I click on the folder, it will redirect me to the folder within the drive where this file is located. Right, so as you can see, this file is here, and it has been added by using the add to drive option from the Gmail account.